Hello and welcome to. Let me just make sure my shit is good. Uh, should be good. It should be good. Right, hello and welcome to Mexico. Sergio Perez. What a legend. We're here for the Mexican Grand Prix. It is Mexico. And we're here for the Mexico Grand Prix. It is a beautiful, whatever, winter over there. Stay for this Mexican Grand Prix. And the drivers are all out there right now, looking to see what lap times they could do. An Edge cross the line, first lap time at 18.5. 18.5, that is way off what my lap time could have been if I was racing. So, suck shit, Edge. Is 199 or Sergio Perez car. As Friday does a 17.6 on mediums. Well, oh, Friday's absolutely lit as now 16.6 from Deal. Holy shit. Is that a really good lap? I can't remember the lap time I could do. 16.6, that's pretty good actually. As we're now seeing New Zealand Ryan on a lap and 199 cutting corners. Watch New Zealand Ryan on his lap right now here for the Grand Prix. Yes, the Grand Prix. See what New Zealand Ryan can do if he can. If he is doing a lap. He is on 100% ERS, so it probably does not matter at the moment. Ambrose out there. Zombie just doing some things. Burke getting a nice, tasty little DRS. Seeing what he can do here. So on board with this, we will. Okay, 666. Okay. I forget the exact best lap times around here, to be honest. We get in the 14s, the 13s, the 112s, the 110s, the 1. As we watch, is that Matt? Yes, is that Matt? And he gets a bit of a toe, but it doesn't matter because he validated, so it doesn't really mean anything. Pomps for the win, 87. He's out there at the moment as Berserker's invalidated his lap time. Pomps is purple. Oh, Pomps for the win, 87 here, purple at the moment. The legend himself, who got a podium on Monday night, but there was no, of course, ting on Monday night. I should open the chat because apparently there's 3 people watching, and hello to you all, and welcome. And now it's gone down to 1 person. That's fantastic. Of course it has. My God. As soon as I look at the chat, it goes down to 1. As I get a notification to say someone's live. Oh, I've just got Pomps for the win, 87 is live. RL Saturday Mexico, and Ryan 97 and said is live. Cars racing, absolutely fantastic. Live notifications. Ryan's top of the moment with 16.02, but I guarantee you those lap times will improve. Most likely? I'd say so. Matt has done a purple middle sector, but okay, the game's just having a bubble, really. And Matt now into the lane, and lap times are just absolutely flicking fast here at the moment in this Grand Prix. Here for the Mexican Grand Prix, the Perez Grand Prix. As we see now, Ambrose out there on a lap I could do, it's Ambrose Quest. I can do a 14, I did here a 14.085 in a Grand Prix mode, and there's contact there for Warden. Perez runs into the back of Lance Stroll. He is a mission for Ambrose. So I did a 14.089 Grand Prix mode. Yes, people will say, but Grand Prix mode doesn't really count, which it doesn't. But there's Ambrose mission. If he could beat a 14.0, done well, hasn't he? His reptile system was absolute bollocks. My car fell apart from a love tap, baby, and moving and around and around and around and around and around. Everybody's moving, everybody's grooving, baby. Not impressed. That's why Reptile is out of the session, and most likely will start from P9 because, oh no, Ryan, well, probably P10 because Warden, probably the one who will start at the back. Maybe Burke, who knows. Where's Ambrose? Here he is. Let's watch him. Oh, it's a bit squirmish, but looking alright in the first sector. See, look at that first sector time. Oh dear, that's a 28.1. Oh. It's not really that impressive now, is it? 28.1. Let's be real here. 28.1's just here and there. As we now have a look and see what Ambrose could do here. 55.8. Comes around the stadium section now. Let's see where he can go here. As SBR Ambrose number 4. About to cross the line. It's a 14.8. That is piss poor from Ambrose there. Matt crosses to start his lap. And Warden's just out there. He's just out there. Matt now out there on a lap. Let's see what is that Matt can do. Is that Matt 039? Of course. And Warden now. Okay then. Watch Matt. Here we go. Matt now back to. So we can do, and Warden's just missed him by a cigarette paper on my screen. Let's see what Matt can maybe do. See if he can maybe go to P1 or not. Is the question. Oh, very nice leak through there, Matt. Very nice. And it's purple. That's where he wants to be for Is That Matt. Round the stadium section now for Is That Matt. Let's see what he can do. Matt round the last corners now. Oh, he slips it off. Obviously, he wants to start on the mediums. And it's a 120.9. Bruh. Absolute bruh. Warden retires from the session. Where has he done that? Who's about to come near him, actually? Oh, Matt is. Let's see if we can see the evidence. There's the evidence. And Sergio Perez has, unfortunately, been injured, but he's okay. Something about to start a lap here. Around the stadium section now, and he's about to see what he can do on the medium tyres. We change that to that. There we go. And let's see Zombie now start his lap. Mediums on. Good lap you want to get near if you can the 15s. Especially the mediums around here. Dill's best was a 16.1, so that's probably the main target you're looking for at this track. As Zombie now Going through very smoothly, very nicely at the moment. Seeing what he can do on these tires. Oh, bit slow, but looking good. Looking very nice. A Zombie Hunter, a very nice middle. Not a bad middle sector. Still now does a 14.56. Still half a second off what yours truly could do if he didn't bully his lap. And Zombie now crosses the line. It's not a 15, it's only a 16.1. And actually, that's pretty much identical to what Dill did. Zombie did a 16.103, a 6, and Dill did a 104. There you go, that's how close it was on the mediums. But Dill fastest at the moment with a 14.564. As we're closing down the laps here. Closing down the laps. Closing down this qualifying session for the Perez Grand Prix. Edge seeing what he can do on these medium tyres. Probably not a lot, as you can see. The game says he's purple, but that's a fucking lie. And Dill is holding him up. Oh no, oh no, oh well, that's just absolutely fantastic driving there by X Dill. Fantastic driving. As Master Berserk has been disqualified, so he's done at the back. So we're in the phase now where literally everyone's in the pits. Every car's in the pits. Oh joy. Well, it's time for an ad break here before we go to the end of the last 3 minutes in this session. And I can't believe there's no one out there. Here is an ad for you all.
Seal the bad out and the good in. Take a second and look around you. Go ahead. We have everything we've always wanted. We'll want for nothing.
Excuse me. I really love it here.
Thank you.
We have all these beautiful avocados from Mexico, but where are the chips?
I'm sorry?
The chips are outside.
Why are they
The chips are outside! I want Chris Elliott's autograph. Wait! Please, avocados taste great on lots of things. See? Avocado toast. We can still make this work.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. This is an ad for avocado. No. Fuck that shit. No. We're breaking away from that ad. Fuck that. You know who eats avocado toast? Vegans. Fuck the vegans. Unless you're a vegan, it's okay. But, well, anyway, we have 1 minute left. There are 4 cars battling for pole, maybe 5. Here in this session, we've got X Steel, Ambrose, Frizy, Zombie, and Matt. What can be done? What can be done? Who can take the pole position? Still waiting for Ambrose. Oh my goodness me, Ambrose is almost hit the back of X Steel. And now let's see what Ambrose can do here on this one. Dill maybe trying to get a toe. Frizy trying to get a toe. They're all trying to get a toe from each other. The battle for pole position is on. Ambrose starts his lap. And Frizy has got Dill right behind him. Dill's going to get one hell of a fucking toe here. Oh my goodness me, he could be in trouble here, Dill. Because he could have Freising right behind him. It could be drama here for Dill. We've got Zombie on a lap as well. But here's Ambrose. 27-7, that's what we like to see. And hello to Ryan WURVR. Welcome. As we're watching this battle for qualifier N. Ambrose looking to see what he can do here. If he can take pole position. It's looking good at the moment. Dill's been held up. Look, Dill's being held up massively. Absolutely massively. Ambrose looks. Can he get the 13s? He does a 14.007. It's not good enough. I'm sorry, Ambrose. You could have done a 13, but you didn't. Zombie invalidated his lap. This is what he could have done. And it's a 14.4. So he would have been P2. Would have been a team dead 1-2, but unfortunately it's not for them. Dill did not have a good first sector, so even though he got the toe, it was nowhere near he wanted to be. So, see, Matt's, is it enough to get on the front row? No, Matt's just bottled. Oh. This is Matt with the bottle. And that is qualifying. Ambrose on top. Dill second. Matt third. So Ferraro 2-3. Freising in fourth. Oh, that could cause some drama. Ryan in fifth. Zombie in sixth. Edge in seventh. Reptile. Edge driver of the night with 3.8 seconds behind. Reptile. Warden 99. The Chungus himself. Bombs for the win 80-70. And Master Bazak, disqualified from the session, is stone dead last. So here we go. It's time for the race. Time to see what could go down in this one. Who could take pole position? Who could take pole position? What? Who could win this race is the question, not who could take pole position. Why did I say that? I don't know. But, yes. Race will be on for young and old. The race will be interesting with 11 drivers in this race. And interesting to see how it all plays out here at the front. Ryan will be trying to get through the field as quickly as possible. Oh, impossible. But 11 drivers, Mexico Grand Prix, always a fascinating one. And let's have a look at these tires, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at these tires. It is mediums for Zombie, hards for Reptile. Wow. Okay. That's not the tire to be on, Reptile. I swear that was a car flying in the air then, but then I just realised it's just the game. Warden mediums, Palms mediums, there's a car around its edge, and Berserk starting on the softs. So there we go. That is what is the story here, and there are cars everywhere. There goes Warden. And there's a strategy, by the way, for every driver, because, yeah, soft, hard, yeah, okay. Don't touch the hards in this track, okay? If you think the hards is the tire to be on this track, you are fucking crazy, okay? You are crazy if these are the tyres, if you think these are the tyres to be on at this track. And that's a Red Bull. I thought Warden was out. It must have been Zombie. Warden going all over the place. It's now an Alpha and Red Bull are having sex there. Thank God it's RRL and we don't have to blur that out. That was interesting, to say the least. But it's Ambrose who's on pole. Dill, Matt, Frizy, Ryan is your top 5. And we're about to get set for the Mexican Grand Prix. 36 laps. It's game on. Who's going to win this one? Probably Ryan, but you never know. Okay, here we go. 5 red lights. And we're racing. It's a good start for Ambrose, but it looks like Dill's got a good jump. Matt's had a pretty decent start, actually. The Ferraris have gone. The Ferraris have gone. It's a Ferrari 1-2 already. And look at the cars all wide at the moment. Here comes Ryan looking to take everyone already. And very close there between him and Matt. But it's a Ferrari 1-2. Who'd have thunk it? And now Ambrose and Warden is... Oh, there's a bit of colour. There's bad blood between these two. Especially when Ambrose should have got a race band from last week. But Ryan is through. When I say last week, I mean last round. And Warner now in P4. So Warner now marches his way up through the field into P4 at the moment. But Ryan is in P2 after a very good start. And Warner now is off the track. It's a penalty already. And I think Warden... Did I say Ryan off the track? I think Warden, I meant to say off the track. Warden, of course, he's probably going to be the first one to get the score fight. Someone was around. It might have been Fry Z and Reptile and now Edge down behind Pops, which also could be get a little ugly as well. Burke behind Ambrose. Don't forget, of course, that massive fight for P2 in the championship between Ambrose, Warden, and Burke. Oh my God, for Saturday night, that's the classic glitch of F1 2020 in spectator mode. You love to see it, but it's still on top at the moment, and that's all that matters at the moment. But this battle here between these three for third. Warden closing down here on Matt. Oh, and this pass here for Burke, and he's going to get it done. Burke through to 5th, I believe. As now Frizy is in, and he's on the hard tyres. He's going to the end. It's going to be a long fucking race for him. Warden has 9 seconds already, I think. Yes, he has 9 seconds already. Oh my God. Warden with 9 seconds worth of penalties already in this race. Oh, Warden's almost around. And the big chungus better hold on. Don't hold back. Don't give up. Because your time is going around. Deal with the fast lap of the race. And DRS has been enabled in this Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Warden now closing in here on Is That Matt for P3. Ambrose sitting very tight behind Burke at the moment. We want to see what he can do. And Zombie and Palms in their own well at the moment. They're most likely going to go medium soft. Because why wouldn't you? As Burke looking to go around the outside of Warden. Close as you want to get. And he is through. Burke on the soft tyres and getting his way through the pack at the moment. Ryan now has had enough and wants to get past X still. in this one. And still gets a time penalty. That's a shame for him. And he's so slow through there. Oh my goodness me. The time penalties are coming thick and fast. As now looks around the outside. Side by side needs to go, and Dill was way too nice there. Come on, Dill. You could have shown the nose. You could have just pushed Ryan out wide. But Dill does have DRS right here. So maybe that's why he lifted off there. Because he knows he's going to have DRS here on New Zealand Ryan, and looks to retake the lead. Zombie now gets a time penalty, and now Dill is through to the lead of this Mexico Grand Prix. Meanwhile behind, Burke through to third. Oh my goodness me, it's happening behind Ambrose and Warden. Matt can't stick with Burke, and Warden gets another penalty. Ambrose looks. Oh my goodness me, it's happening here at the moment. And Poms and Zombie having a little bit of a battle. Edge closing up on them. Edge on the soft tyres, but I don't think that means much. Ryan 0.1 behind Dill. Does he look to do the same thing again on X Dill? That with a time penalty. So it could get interesting here at the moment between front guys, so they could allow Burke to come into the fight. Who does the fastest lap of the race actually. So there you go, Edge now closing in here on Zombie. So a lot happening here at the moment in this Grand Prix. And Ryan now will have DRS. Burke with the fast lap of the race. And Warden, is he around? He is. Oh dear. And he's rejoined the track. Oh, that's reset the track. That's surely a penalty. But if this was the race spec, sorry, not race spec. Certain league stewards, they would just ignore it, of course, because that's all they did. But right now in the lead. And Dill now trying to see if he can stay with him here for this race. On lap 5 of 36. So Warden all the way back in 10th now and has to fight his way back through the field. If he can. Can. But might be a little tough for him. I'll have to wait and see how it really plays out here in this Grand Prix. And still now trying to see if he can stay with him, but he's got a master of berserks coming up behind him at a full force. Poms is closing in on Penske. Ambrose is running shit. Honestly. Oh, he's in already. Alright. Unless he's got damage. Then I'll give him a pass. He does have damage. Okay, that's why he was throwing shit. Okay. I'll give Ambrose a break there. I thought he was just slow, which some of the times he is. Let's be honest here. As Dill's still under a second of Ryan here. And Burke closing in on this fight as well. So a bit of a fight here. Oh dear, for the lead of this Grand Prix. And Frozy gets a time penalty. And Ambrose is zoomed ahead. Ahead. Dill right out wide there. And that allows Burke to get a hell of a run. He's going to have DRS. And he will say good night to X Dill, or will he? Side by side Dill lets him through. And that is good night, Irene, for X Dill. But he might try to still see if he can hold on to a podium. Since he still could. So, best strategy around here, probably from next lap onwards, if you're going to go soft, medium, soft, really, lap 8, 9, to do that. If you're going the hards, you're going at any time, so really in the next lap or two, we'll see some pit stops from these guys, except for Poms and Zombie, who are going to try to go to at least lap 14 to 16, I'd say. At least around there. and just go soft possibly, or they're going to be a little pain and go on the mediums, because apparently medium soft is such a great strategy, or medium soft medium. Which one would you do that for? But Dill can't stay with Burke at the moment, and Burke takes an interesting line there, and Ryan gets a time penalty. So Ryan, time penalty for him for the Alfa Romeo, and now closing in on under a second between the top two here in this Grand Prix. Dill still staying there for the fight for the podium at the moment, and that's just running an exciting race, and I think you'll know. Oh, sorry for yawning. You'll know when to pit, especially when Poms or Zombie can really catch him, which it looks like Poms is catching him at the moment. Burke has DRS as Edge is in. Let's have a look and see what tyres Edge goes on. And he's going on the mediums. And oh boy, could this be an interesting fight here between Ambrose and Edge? No. It won't be. Oh, but could Edge catch Ambrose? I don't think so. So, it's Burke and Ryan here at the moment. As just excuse me for 1 second. Okay. Under half a second now between these two for this Grand Prix. Question is, who wants to pit first? 26% ERS, 54% ERS for Ryan. But gets time penalty, so it's even at the front between the top four. Pumps could win. But it's only lap 8. Top two stay out. And it's the mind games begin here again. Warren has got another penalty. He hasn't managed to caught up to Broken Reptile actually. Let's see what Burke can do. This is not close enough for the move here at the moment. DRS on. Looks not enough to get by New Zealand Ryan here at the moment. Up 9 of 36 of this Grand Prix. And we're expecting to see these guys come in very soon, the top 4 especially. As far as he gets a time penalty, the first one for him tonight. Burke looking for the right moment to get by Ryan if he can. And 0.2 at the moment. Be crazy to look here at the stadium section. You'd be crazy to go for it there. And Dill's not far behind by 3.1. I'd say Dill might be Ryan's in. And I suspect Dill will join. No, well. So Dill doesn't join. Interestingly enough. And Matt's in as well. Maybe because Matt was pitting. But come on, Dill. You're clearly the better driver. Medium tyres on for Ryan. Medium tyres on for Matt. Shouldn't say that. Matt gives me the code for the Twitch every week. He probably wouldn't give me one after what I just said. Oh dear. 3.7 between Burke and Dill. And Poms and Zombie sitting there right behind. And Broken Reptile, boy oh boy, it's going to be a long road for him. A long road to Tipperary. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to Tipperary. Right. Was it really that margin between those two? My God. So right now catching up to the back of Warren. So we're going to see Burke and Dill in for the mediums, I suspect. Let's see what Burke does here. He goes again. Burke on a different strategy, it looks like maybe, as their Dill is in. Very tight pit lane this one. You really want to focus on hitting your marks as that is mediums. Hallelujah. can do one stop here from soft to mediums, I believe. But you've got to get lucky with it. So, could have good tyre wear. So, could anyone try to do that here tonight? Who knows? Maybe. As our water closing up here on Broken Reptile. Here for P4. Warden has yet to pit, by the way. That's going to be a bit of a long stretch for Warden 99, but it's not over till the end. As we all know, it's not over till it's all over. Ooh, bit of a moment there for Warden. As Ryan now closing in here on Warden 99. Could maybe help Burke in the end here, but Burke... surely he's pinning. Goes for another. Is Burke going to try the soft to medium strat? He must be if he's gone this long. But boy oh boy, he might get hunted down towards the end of this race. As Ryan is all over the back of Warden here for P5. Should be done easy. And it is done easy. Well, Warden's got DRS and ERS to his advantage. But here comes Ryan with the more ERS to his advantage. Side by side, these two will go. And Ryan is through to P5. And Ryan gets right up with Broken Reptile. And is through. Reptile doesn't find it. So Reptile has to sit behind New Zealand Ryan and worry about Warden behind him for P5 in this race. Burke's actually pulling away, or he must be, because Poms and Zombie are just not there at the moment. But their memes could be starting to go as well, so that could be another factor in it all. So does Burke come in at 12:36? No, still gets another time penalty. So it must be doing the softs to mediums. Over everything there, 7th gear there. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Is that damage for Warden? I don't think so. He might have got a little smidge of damage. Does Warden look? Should be done easy. And Warden says goodbye. And from Broken Reptile, does Reptile fight it? Does Reptile fight it? No. Doesn't. Reptile does not fight the position. And Warden now goes sailing on by. And Warden may try to go long on these set of moves to save his race, try to get a position, but he's got a lot of penalties. And speaking of penalties, Pricey 92, and he's Alpha Tauri. And he's lagging. Oh dear. So Ambrose is catching up. Here's that Matt. Ambrose has no penalties at the moment. The only one with no penalties, so that could help him in the end. One gets another penalty. As Zombie's around. Zombie's had a moment. Looks like, and that's gonna hurt him. Has he got damage? I don't think so. He does not have damage, Zombie. And he's gonna come up. His teammate behind him, and he's in. So Zombie in, Warden in as well. He's hit the back of his teammate, and the Red Bulls will have to double stack. And Warden gets a 5-second severe collision penalty with his teammate. You love to see it as Zombie's down on the softs, and so is Warden. But well, he's getting his penalty right now. But as Berserk is pointing out right now, you can go 13 laps on these softs. More than. So those two will be fine. I'll be pinned again, but they're all the way back in 9th and 10th. But Zombie's close to Edge, and he might try to see if he can get close enough to Ambrose late in this race. Ryan is about 11 seconds behind Burke now. So, yeah, it's going to be a story of Ryan catching Burke. at the end of this race. That's what it's going to be. Is he in? He's in. Burke in. Master Berserk in the pit lane. And it's mediums. And I can tell you right now, they'll be going to the end. Now be seeing if he can maybe catch Ryan. Make this race a little bit interesting. Get as much rage as he can on Ryan. But he's going to have to deal with Broken Reptile. That's not what he would have wanted. And deal with Dill. So it's not where Burke would have wanted to be. It's Ambrose and Matt side by side. It's getting interesting here at the moment. Ambrose looking to see if he can get past Matt here. Oh, he looks to go around the outside. Ambrose, he's got the right away here. Oh, there's a bit of contact, but Matt just can't hold on at the moment. Edges around. No shock there. And Ambrose gets a time penalty, so bad luck Ambrose, you couldn't do what I did in another league. As Burke has gone, Dill lets him through. So now, story of is really what margin can Burke get on Ryan in this race? What is Pom's going to do? Is Pom's going to try and go as long as he can and maybe do the medium soft? To wait and see. Pomps maybe should do that because he could be in a good position at the end of this race. Ambrose going to try again here. Looks, side by side, and that should be enough. Ambrose through to 6. And he probably got a warning there. Let's Matt fight it. Oh, well, he doesn't. And Burke's through on Reptile. So now Burke's got clear air to try to catch up to Ryan. Get some of that margin that he will want to try to get to make the last part of this race very interesting. And now Dill is through on Reptile. So, a lot of added effects to this race at the moment. A lot of stories. There's now Warden closing in here on edge. On the soft tyres, side by side. Looks around the outside, Warden, and he's through. So Warden P9. And now he's going to see what he can do late in this race. The 8.8. It's going to be story off can Burke hold off Ryan at the end of this race. I'm guessing Ryan to go on the softs. He's stupid to go on the mediums, but I don't know if he really still on Ryan, so that's stupid. On the softs at the end and make it a fight for the win. Thomas is in a good position though. If he wants to pit and go on the softs, depends how his medium tyres are going, is the question. Is that Matt P7 still in DRS range of Ambrose, but at the moment I'd say it could be very tight between the two. But you have to wait and see how it all plays out as Burke gets time penalty. And I think what it really does. So Ryan 1.4 seconds. One car he doesn't want to be behind is Poms, because Poms fights it. Poms is in though. Pom's going to go soft. Yeah, it might be a little late for soft. He probably tried to go as long as he could. Let's might hope for a safety car later on as well to maybe help him out. And Poms now is behind that pack. Somni and Warden have their own world at the moment, basically. They're in their own world. And, oh, Ambrose gone way out wide there. Catching up the Broken Reptile here for P4. We'll have a look at the penalties in a bit and see how things all play out. See how Matt closing right in here on SBR Ambrose P5 and trying to get him back possibly, which would help Dill especially, who's in P3 in his own world, doing fantastic at the moment. Somebody gets another time penalty, trying to catch up to that group ahead if he can. And Ambrose is right on Reptile. He'll have DRS, but he's got to make sure he doesn't make a mistake, Ambrose, like Matt just did, to not be worried about Matt behind. What does Ambrose do? Can he get past Reptile? P4 Zombie has left the session as Ambrose is through. I don't know if Zombie's just left because he's had enough. Or is he just... Nope, I think he's legit left. Okay. I'll invite him anyway. I'll go check the chat though. But Matt through on Reptile. It's 8.1 between Burke at the moment. And Poms is through. Poms is in this fight as well. So it's game on here. Absolutely is game on in this fight, in this race at the moment. And hold on a second, let me just go look at the RRL chat and see if somebody said anything. Bruh. Good old Telstra. Okay. Anyway, Poms has got past Matt, by the way. Holy shit, when does that happen? I'm too focused on Zombie. Ambrose 13 lap on medium, so they'll be hurting, especially when Poms is on 1 lap softs. Go for it, Poms! He goes for the dive on Ambrose. It's not enough. Oh, he could hold it around the outside! Ambrose, he's going to fight Poms because, you know, team glitch. And he's through. So Ambrose gets it done, and now he's got to worry. Sorry, Poms gets it done. And he's got to worry about Ambrose. Ryan and Burke have the same penalties now, so it could make the race spicy at the end. Let's see what Matt can do. 0.4 between Matt and Ambrose is now Reptiles in 20 laps on those hard tyres. And it's mediums. Oh, Reptile. Reptile, 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 what are you thinking? Matt is all over Ambrose. Looking for this move. Trying to see what he can do. Poms is closing in on Dill, by the way, so Poms is flying at the moment. Poms is in a good position for P3, by the way. Good position for P3 in this race. As now... That's Matt trying to close in, but I'll look and see what Poms does here. The McLaren driver looks to go around the outside. He's done it. He's through on Dill. Poms through the third. So it's going to be a good fight between Poms and Dill at the end of this race. Or is Poms going to try to stay out as long as he can? But Poms' problem is, if he does stay out till the end, or stays out as long as he can, Dill pits on fresher sauce. That could hurt him. Dill could try to get some margin back. So we'll have to wait and see what goes down there towards the end of this race. As our Matt now looks on Ambrose. Ambrose maybe struggling a little bit, and Matt is through to 5th. Has SBR Ambrose lost a bit of touch? I think he has. So, unless Ryan does 27 laps on mediums, which I'd be astounded by, we'll see Ryan in probably a few laps' time. And it's going to be the fight between Ryan and Burke towards the end of this race. Dill gets another time penalty. He's behind Poms at the moment. So it's lap 23 of this Grand Prix. It is ultra exciting, ultra a lot of going on. But of course, let's just calm it all down at the moment with a bit of a golf upturn. Sorry. It's New Zealand run in P1 by 8 shots. That's Master Berserk. 9 shots behind Berserk is Wallace for the win, 87 here. 2.2 shots behind is Dill in 4th. Then it's Matt in 5th. And 20 shots behind is Zombie. Ambrose is on the mediums. What the fuck? What the fuck? Reptile in 8th. Zombie's rejoined. Warden in 9th. Rising 10th. And Edge has pitted. There's your golf update. I'm sorry for bleeding your ears out. What the fuck did he pit for mediums? Why did he pit for mediums for? I don't get it. Why did he pit for? Why did he pit for mediums? I don't get it. Don't get it. Anyway, it's Ryan, Berserk, Poms, Dill, Matt, Ambrose. It's another time penalty and Zombie's back in the race. With Ambrose up ahead and Reptile behind him. So maybe they'll safety car late in the race. Warded on the mediums. Again, what the fuck? Why are they on the mediums? I don't understand. Ryan's in. Ryan's going to pit on the mediums now, isn't he? I'm going to look like a complete dickhead. Ryan's going to pit on the mediums. He's going to go on the mediums, isn't he? Please not be mediums. Okay, it's softs, thank God. I thought he was going to be on the softs. Poms is about to pass him, so that could be a bit of a race where Ryan's got to work for it here, and he's got Dill and just Dill behind him. It's a lap car behind him. So to get to Dill, to get to Berg, 12.3 seconds gap. He's got that extra penalty though in his hands right now. Could go his way. Reptile now goes for the move on Zombie Hunter and through to 7th. So Reptile now into P7 in this race. He'll try to move his way up through the field as far as he gets the time penalty. He's just going long into this race. He's a lap down. Maybe hope for a late race safety car, which could happen. Especially when Edge is in the lobby. So for Burke, it's just smooth and simple. Try not to get a penalty, and he could get his second win of the season on Saturday nights. And Ryan now's hunting down Poms for the win, 87 here. For P2 in this Grand Prix. The fastest last sector in this race. Dill's in. And he's going to have some soft tyres. He's going to be near Ambrose, who was dumb to go on the mediums because, you know, thinks he's a god, but he isn't. And there goes Ambrose. Side by side, kind of, but Dill will have him easy. And there's the penalty. So it's on. Tied. 9 seconds apiece between Ryan and Poms. Ryan and Berg. Right, Poms only has 3 seconds. If Poms tries to stay out, but I think it's going to be a bit of a stretch. But safety car comes out, you never know. Ryan looks to get this done already, and that's what he probably needs to do. And Poms will stick behind. Poms will try to get DRS, which will hurt Ryan if Poms goes for it. It could very well go for it. Does Dill look now? Surely. Zombie gets another time penalty. Look, 1:16.219 for Ryan. Dill using all the limits. Yeah, Ryan's gone. Poms can't fight it. Matt in. So Poms is in. I think Poms has got P4 done. P4 done. He's on the podium. Unless the bottle, he's on the podium. He's on the podium. Easily. Here comes Dill. Now looks. DRS for P4 in this Grand Prix. It's 26.9 between Poms and Dill, so to wait and see. But Dill is through on Ambrose. So what Poms has got to do is just watch that time gap between him and Dill, and he'll know when it's time to slap on another set of soft tyres. And Ambrose is now contemplating why the hell he put the medium tyres on. And now it's 6.9, 6.6 actually, between Ryan and Burke. I think Ryan is catching Warden. He is. I think Warden might be on in AI at the moment. Yeah, I think he is, so... No cheeky DRS, unfortunately for Ryan. 6.5. Matt's out. Matt is out. What has happened? And it's... Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's play the mother... Where is it? 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 Where play that motherfucking music?
Well, welcome on board our Porsche Vodafone safety car.
Yes, for a look, and Warden's out as well, probably because why not? And unfortunately for Bert, well, Bert can pit here on softs. Poms is in a great position right now. A really good position Poms is for this race. He's in a real good position. And I hear myself because, yeah. But yeah, Poms is in a very good position right now to maybe even win. That's too... Oh, it's going to get interesting. It's going to get interesting. It's going to get spicy. Burke's in. He's going to be behind Poms. Does Ryan pit as well? Poms will pit as well. So it makes it even more interesting now. And the next group are so far behind. It's insane. Fries in with a speeding underdrive. Oh my god. Edge with a penalty. So there you go. This group's so far behind, but it doesn't matter anyway. They will catch up. And there you go. So Berg, Ryan, Poms, it's on. Can you believe it? 9 people. We've actually got a race on here because Poms, 3 seconds. Berg, Ryan, 9 seconds. Yes, they could essentially get away from Poms. But Poms could just, if he could stick behind them, not worry about Dill behind. Yeah, Poms could still be in the fight. Poms could still maybe win it. Safety car will probably come in lap 31? Lap 31-ish? depends whatever if it goes down the safety car. So it'll get very interesting. Actually, what are Penske's got 2. So Penske, Ambrose could be on for a good 4th, but Reptile's got a good position as well. So, lot to play out here in this one at the moment. There's actually a lot to play out. So I have to wait and see how it really stands here at the moment in this race. So you have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out between all these drivers here in this Grand Prix. But, wow. I'll have to see how it all goes down here for this race. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with a reception of this race.
Perez, si vengo a registrarme como socio conductor Uber.
Buen día, ¿cómo te puedo ayudar?
¿Estás bien?
¿Cómo estás? Buenos días.
¿Está difícil?
Va. 1, 2, 3.
¿Cómo estás, Jonathan? Qué honor, chico. ¿Cómo estás?
Mucho gusto. ¡Ay, qué emoción!
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo vas? Emocionado. ¿Son gemelos?
Aquí estoy con el Checo Pérez, pedí mi Uber y me tocó.
¿Cómo ves?
Pido mi Uber y en eso sale Uber con Checo. Que yo.
¿Les gusta la Fórmula 1?
Sí.
¿Aquí las quesadillas con queso o sin queso?
O sea, estábamos en diferentes esquinas.
Ah, es verdad.
Están buscando.
A ver. ¿Cómo se llama el autódromo de la Ciudad de México?
Manuel Rodríguez.
¿Cuántos podios tengo en la Fórmula 1?
8.
¿Cuál es la estrella 5 estrellas? ¿Tantos boletos para
Güey, estoy temblando.
Now remember, don't forget, if you hire an Uber, remember, make sure it's Sergio Perez driving. As we are coming up here to the final laps here in this Grand Prix, safety car in this lap. It's a 6-lap sprint to the finish line. And here we go. I'm going to put penalties on, because that's going to be a factor to watch out for here. Burke, Ryan, Palm, Still, Ambrose. And Reptile there as well, who's in the fight as well. Zombie could try to have a card in this hand. Burke, slow right down. As we're back underway. Holds the line. Telling Ryan, you got no chance. These two 9 seconds apiece at the moment. And the fight will be on. The fight is on at the back. It's on behind. As Zombie now through on Reptile. That's not what Reptile would want. And now Ambrose all the back of Dill. And promises time, that crucial time to him and Burke. Ryan and Burke, which he does not want to do because he could still win this race. If he stays 6 seconds on them, he could, especially with 6 to go. But it's 1.1 at the moment, but he's got to hope that Dill and Ambrose don't catch him. That's the thing. Edge gets time penalty. Edge he's in the pits, I believe. Look at this now. 1-1 ball with Palms. What is going to go down here? It's going to be on. It's going to be more on here between Ambrose, Dill, Zombie. We know what can happen between Dill and Ambrose, Zombie and Ambrose. Anything. Palms maybe not getting those softs up to temperature like he wants them to be, because he's losing time, valuable time. 16.07 from Burke. He's flying away. Ryan trying to catch up to him, if he can, with 5 to go. What does Ambrose do about Dill? It's nothing at the moment. Zombie's still there. And it's on here at the moment. Ryan looking for the right opportunity, trying to stay with him. But he's got to be close enough, Ryan, to get this move done. Can't have that Ambrose type of mindset and, go for the dive because you have a second behind. It's close to him at the moment. 2 seconds. And importantly for Poms, it's 1 second. Well, it's now back under a second, but it's basically a second between him and Dill. That's crucial. That he doesn't have to worry about behind. So Poms could win this. But these two could still breach out 4 seconds. Look at this. Ryan is all over him. Is he? Or is he? Gets that DRS 15.7. No, he doesn't get DRS yet. I'm crazy. No, well, DRS enabled, but he doesn't get it yet. He has to wait for it. And he knows he has to wait for it. Oh my goodness me. Ambrose needed that DRS. Because he was very close for a move on Dill. Zombie with a watchful eye behind. We're saying with Reptile. Reptile could clean up all three of these guys here. He really could. But it's Ryan that holds, trying to see if he can get this move on Burke and get close that margin away from Poms, but at the moment I don't think they can. Dill might be struggling. It's 1.9 now. It's gone out from a lap now. And Ambrose is all over Dill. Ambrose will be trying to get away from Reptile, trying to get a position above Broken Reptile. So it's 6 seconds for Ambrose and 3 seconds for Broken Reptile. Edge gets time penalty. And Ryan just not close enough for the move at all. Ambrose closed it in. 0.4 the gap. Is Ryan close enough? He is. DRS enabled. I was wrong. He is close enough. He's definitely close enough. Side by side. And Ryan says goodbye. And he is through to the lead. And now, can he gain 3 seconds over Poms to win this race? Burke's gone. 3.7. 3.6. Let's have a look at that interval. 3.7. He needs 2 seconds to get the win. Another 2 seconds and Poms won't win this race. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. And Ambrose, by the way, has gone past Dill. And now Zombie looking to see if he can get past Dill himself. 4 seconds. Poms is holding on at the moment. Ryan needs to dig deeper if he wants to get that win. This could be one of Poms' first wins in league racing in quite some time. In the normal F1 cars, I'm saying. In the normal F1 cars, 4.6, 4.7. Oh, it's getting worse for Poms. He's got to dig deep. He's got to dig really deep if he wants to win this Grand Prix. 4.5, Edge is out. He's retired in the pits. 4.5, the gap. Burke still under a second. And it's still on here between these three. Reptile's lost a bit of gap. Reptile might not get 4th, but he could get 5th. Well, he looks like he probably will get 5th because 12 seconds for Dill and Zombie. So Dill and Zombie bailing for P6 at the moment. Oh, Ambrose has had a moment. Ambrose has had a moment, I believe. I believe he's had a bit of a moment. Ryan's got a penalty. That's it. That might be it. Oh, no. Well, Poms has won it. Unless Poms gets a penalty. Or if Burke can gain another 2 seconds on Poms, Poms will win it. But if Burke can get 2 seconds here, go 2 seconds faster than Poms, he will win this race. But Poms is in the hot seat. Lock it in, Eddie. Final lap. Don't know what happened to Ryan there, but probably time penalty, and he just got annoyed with himself. I don't know. Be sure to watch that back on his stream. It's 4.5. It's close. It's close. I don't think it's going to be enough. Pom's looking like he's going to win this race due to penalties. Oh boy. Hopefully for Poms he's recording or streaming because he did, you know, get that YouTube channel back going again. It's 5 seconds. It's not going to be enough. Ryan and Burke, it was a great battle between these guys. Burke's going to get second. Ryan will cross the line. And it's going to be, it looks like P3. Burke gets it, but Poms for the win. 87 here is the winner of the Mexican Grand Prix. He gets it done. Does Ambrose get... No, he doesn't. And Dill hits the back of him. Reptile 5th. Dill 6th. Zombie 7th. And Frosing will get 8th. So that will be the results of the Mexican Grand Prix. And what a race. Intriguing to say the least, as Frosing, who knows what he's doing. But there's the results on your screen. And I'm going to end the stream right there. Next week's the final round, I believe, at Azerbaijan. So join us then. And Poms for the win, 87 here. Victory at the Mexican Grand Prix.